This question says, Sam invests £5,000 at 2.8% per annum compound interest for 4 years. As soon as you read that, you know what topic this question is on. It's on compound interest, and you should be able to work it out. They go on to say, work out the value of Sam's investment at the end of 4 years. Okay, so you want to work out the value of his whole investment at the end of 4 years, right? You should know exactly what to do. You need to work out your multiplier first of all. My percentage is 2.8%. Now 2.8% is 0.028. That's 2.8 divided by 100. So percentage is out of 100, divide by 100. You could use your calculator, but you should know this pretty easily, 0.028. The decimal point goes 1, 2 along, so 0.028. Add it on to 1 to get your multiplier. Always add on to 1 for compound interest. If you're depreciating, you take away 1. If you're compound interest in, you add 1. So my multiplier is going to be 1.028. So let's work out the amount of money he has at 4 years. At the end of 4 years, it's what he started with, 5,000, times your multiplier to the power of the number of years. And this time it's 4 years, so it's to the power of 4. I go to my calculator and I plug that in. Right, make sure you're confident with doing that, and here you got a result. Remember, it's money you're dealing with, so it's 2 decimal places we're working to. Right, 2 decimal places, and there's no rounding necessary for that. The next number along is 2, so I'm going to write down my answer as 5,583.96. Okay, really straightforward this question is. Yeah, you should be able to get those 3 marks easily. Going on to part B now. It says Andy invests 12,000 in a variable rate compound interest account. Interest is for the first year, so £12,000 compound interest account, and variable rate means that there are different rates for different years. So the first year is 2%, the second year is 3.5%, and 5% for the third year. So he's putting it in for 3 years altogether. So work out the value of his investment at the end of 3 years. Let's work out the multiplier for each one. So the multiplier for the first year is going to be 1.02. Okay, so I've got 1 plus my percentage rate, my interest rate, 0.02. The second one is going to be 1 plus 0.035. Okay, and that's going to be 1.035. And the third one, 1.05. Okay, so 1 plus 0.05. Okay, now you show this working at the side. All right, you should be able to work this out. You should be fairly confident with finding the multipliers. And now I'm going to do several multiplications. It's very similar to the last time. I have £12,000 to start with. For the first year, there's my multiplier. For the second year, and that's only 1 year, that's the multiplier. And then that's the multiplier, 0.05 for the third year, but that's only for 1 year as well. So each interest rate only applies for 1 year, but this is the first, the second, and the third. But you could times these all together, right? Make sure you're comfortable with this, right? Make sure you can do it, but you work out your answer using your calculator, and this comes out to an exact value. That goes in my answer space, and there it is. Okay, there are 2 very straightforward marks for this, right? Part B is a little bit more challenging than Part A. You should be able to get the full marks in this question. Make sure you are able to do it, and you are able to clock this easily.